Hey guys, it's Ben with Roaming Shot Outdoors out here at our Slaughter, Louisiana 1,000-yard range. Guys, thank y'all so much for the views and the questions and the response on YouTube. We would have never thought that we'd have got such a response. As many of y'all saw last week, we were struggling to see some impacts on some of the clay pigeons. The first round that we went through to do the testing before we did any filming out here, they worked great. They exploded. We could see the impacts real well. The last set, I don't know if they were older or what they were, but the impacts were harder to see on some of them, especially on like the 6 GTs or 6mm. So we went back, got some of these champion clays that show impact. So you will see some puffs today on a lot of the impacts, but again, not every one of them. If you have suggestions on a better clay, reach out. We'd love to have answers to it. Today we actually have 6 shooters. We normally only take 5. We had 6 booked, 1 backed out, and then 1 came back in at the last minute. We're not gonna send them home over that. So typically we're gonna have 5 shooters. 5 shooters, 15 shots, 3.5 minutes to get all 15 shots off. Each shooter has a clay at 100 yards. They're all in a row, starting from left to right, first shooter to last shooter. You have to shoot your clay in order. If you don't, it's a miss. So you have to go from 100 at your station, at your target, to the next at 200, 300, and so on. If you're shooter number 5, you better shoot clay number 5. If you shoot 4, it's a miss. All the way out to 1,000. If you get out to 1,000 and you make your impact, there's bonus clays there. There's 5. You can go after those for an additional 100 points each. Or if you feel ballsy, you can roll over to the golf ball and try to get a golf ball for 250 extra bonus points. Today's sponsors of Roaming Shot Outdoors. We do hunts, we have a range, we build custom rifles, suppressors, and brakes. Check us out at roamingshot.com. Also, we have long shot cameras. All the camera systems that we use out here at our range are long shot cameras. Also, Ruttin and Struttin Taxidermy. They do all our taxidermy work. Proud sponsor. They've donated some prizes and we appreciate them for that. Life-size animal targets. We use them here on the range. You can use them over and over again. They're at canvas. We put them up. You'll see one in this video. We put them up down range. Impacts, and then you can cover up each individual impact, and they are life size. Our last sponsor we'd like to thank today is Carbon 6. Carbon 6 builds all of our barrels for all of our builds. Absolutely love them. Guys, they have some new stuff coming out that will blow your mind. Stay tuned and check out carbon6.com. First up is Trevor. Trevor, tell us about yourself.
I'm from Burley, Louisiana, member here at Roaming Shot, and I'll be shooting a 6.5 Creedmoor, chambered by a straight jacket, Verter 153s, hand loads, Long Peak Fusion action.
Cool, cool. What suppressor are you running?
Thunder Beast Magnus.
Thunder Beast Magnus and B&T?
Yeah, Atlas by5.
Atlas by5, 10-4. Well, good. A little different guns this week than we had out here last month. What do you think the hardest part today is going to be?
Not rushing.
Not right, yeah, yeah, you're right.
Remembering to breathe.
Plenty of time, just got to acquire targets. That's it. Man, I'm glad you came.
Yes, sir. Shooter ready? Impact. 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 Impact.
Impact. Next up, we have Mr. Ron. Mr. Ron was a last minute addition. We didn't know if we were going to have enough guys. It was kind of iffy on a few, but he came in at a pinch, and man, I appreciate you coming out.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Heck yeah.
Enjoy it.
So tell us a little about yourself. Where are you from?
From Thibodeau. Been long range for about a year now, I guess. I built this gun I say I built it. Somebody built it for me a couple of weeks ago. I've got about 180 rounds through it right now.
Sweet.
Quite a lot of shooting below 800, not so much beyond 800.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit recent at 1,000.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Well, farthest impact last go around was 700 yards, so
Right.
I think we're going to see a little further today. No pressure.
No.
So tell us a little about your build if you don't mind.
Proof research barrel in a 6 GT, Area 419 muzzle brake on the end of it, Samson Foundation stock, Accutax bipod, Diamond Tech trigger.
There you go.
Woo! Vortex razor scope. So on a Araby Defender action.
Sweet.
So loving every bit of it.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you think the toughest part's going to be today?
I'd love to tell you the clock, but that's a lot of time. I've been shooting PRS matches the last couple of months, so that's, I think, plenty of time. So it's going to be a little different for me shooting out of air conditioning into a hot environment. So we'll see what happens with
Yeah, we'll spoil them here.
and a Hornady factory loads, so 109 ballistic tips.
Perfect.
So, yep.
Perfect. Well, man, I'm glad you came. Thanks for filling that spot.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.
So. Not right off the bat.
Impact. Yes. Impact. 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 Miss.
Oh, hell.
Get that last one. He got it. But right at the second he pulled the trigger, the buzzer went off. Next up, we have Mr. Billy. Mr. Billy's a member here at Roaming Shot. He's normally shooting on the prone position with his Shaheen. This week he's on his 308, something a little different.
Yeah.
Mr. Billy, if you don't mind, give us a rundown. Tell us a little about yourself.
All right, yeah, I'm Billy Farrer from right here in Pride. Got a little shop down the road, and that's it. Love to work out here and shoot.
That's it. Tell us a little about your rig.
This rig, the action is a U.S. Government 700. It's M24, and it's built to M24 specs. Krieger barrel, 111 quarter twist. Got the good Roman shot suppressor on it. Hoover trigger, Smith and Bender scope, and Sinclair bipod.
Heck of a setup, like I said, a little bit different than some of the ones we had last month.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to be the hardest part today?
Probably because I'm going to be single feeding.
Single
I'm gonna
feed?
get jammed up.
Yeah. Well, take your
Get
time
rushing.
and run smooth. Yeah, you got plenty of time. 3 minutes and 30 seconds is a while, so
Yeah.
just remember that.
That's it.
Well, good deal. Well, man, I'm glad you came.
I'm glad too.
Yes, sir.
All right, bud.
Shooter ready.
Ready. Am I hitting the wrong one?
Impact. Yes. Our target does.
Murdering all the wrong targets.
Impact. Impact.
All right, guys. Next guy up in the challenge is Mr. Spencer. Mr. Spencer is not far from down the road, but he's never shot here. He has his own place west of Baton Rouge that he does a lot of shooting at. He invited me out a couple times, make fun of me. We had a good time. Mr. Spencer also came in last minute, and we were thankful for that. Glad you're here.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, tell us a little about yourself and about your build.
Well, I'm Spencer Bishop. I live in Clinton, Louisiana. I've been up here probably 30 years, and like I said, I've been shooting, but never at a quote professional range. This is the first time that I'm coming to shoot today. I've got a 284 Savage Action Krieger barrel, hand loads. I think I'm shooting 162s, ELDXs, and we're just here to have a good time.
That's it.
The hardest thing is keeping track of jumping from 100, 200, 300, go back to 500, but it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
I'm here to have fun.
That's right. That's right. It's going to be a good time. So, yeah, and not only that, I don't know, you're shooter number 4?
Yes.
So trying to remember if nobody impacted the one
Yeah, I'm
before.
going to count from
also.
the right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna count from the right.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Mr. Spencer's also one of the uncivilized rascals that's out here this week with no can. Got to
That's
give him a
right.
hard time about that.
That's right.
He shoots good. So, but anyway, glad to
Appreciate
have
it.
you.
Appreciate it.
Shooter ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Let it have me.
One, two, three.
Impact.
Look at that.
You called it. Called it.
1, 2, 3.
Impact.
One, two, three. Nope. Still? No. All right. All right, Billy, you might be getting it. What am I doing?
Impact.
Impact.
Oh. Right above.
I'm gonna call it impact. Impact. One more time.
Nope, that's it.
Next up, we have Mr. Walter. Mr. Walter came out here a few months back and shot with us.
Yes.
Had a good time. Came out yesterday just kind of to check a zero. Shot really well. It was fun to watch. So it's gonna be fun to watch him today. Tell us a little about yourself. Where you from? Glad
Walter
you came.
Lasley. I'm originally from South Texas, out there by South Padre Island, a little place called Rio Grande Valley, but I live here in Baton Rouge now. Been here since before Ida, so.
Okay, been here a while.
Yeah,
Resident.
Resident
Yep.
now. Yeah.
There you go.
Love the food here. My gosh, the food here has nothing on Texas.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, Texas has nothing on the food here. I'm going to correct that. But yeah, rifle. Did I jump into the rifle? Or
Yeah, go ahead. Tell
Yeah,
us what
jump
you
into the
got.
rifle. Actually, there's nothing much to say about this besides the can, the roamer can I got up front. Everything is stock. It's a Bergara 300 Win Mag. Changed nothing to it. Vortex 5x25.
It looks like, I think it's a Venom, huh?
Honestly,
Vortex Venom. But anyway, 5x25.
Yeah, 5x25. Magpul. I wasn't expecting. I bought this rifle to go bear to get me a bear. That's what. But I found out about this place, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll wait on the bear. I'm doing this first.
Heck
so,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
like I said, you showed up yesterday. I was like, well, let's see how this goes, and shot excellent. As long as the dope checks out, I think you're going to do great. Also, guys, he is one of the few that emailed us back on the challenge that wanted to accept it. He was all excited. We were pumped to have it. If you're interested in this, shoot me an email. Let's get together. Let's get you out here. It's going to be fun. You get a barrel at the end. I have a couple other things coming out that we'll be giving away as well. So we'd love to have you out. Shoot us an email. Walter, glad to have you.
Appreciate
Thanks for coming.
it. Thank you.
Shooter ready?
Ready?
Impact. Impact. Impact.
300, freaking blowing them apart.
Impact.
All right, guys, last we have for the challenge for today is Bill. Bill is a roaming shot member. He shoots here quite often. Really expecting high things out of him today. We'll see how it goes. Just giving him a hard time. Glad to have you today, man.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah. So tell us a little about yourself and about your build.
Yeah, so my name is Bill. I've been shooting long range for about 2 years now for Baton Rouge. I've got an impact action with a proof research barrel and an MPA chassis, Thunder Beast Ultra 9 suppressor, an Atlas bipod, an Attacker 7-35 scope.
Good deal. Man, glad to have you. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it'll be challenging.
Yeah, there's no doubt. It's a
Most
challenge.
challenging one on YouTube.
Yeah, I made a mistake a couple of weeks ago, and we were out here looking at it, and I said, man, I think this is gonna be too easy, and I got called an idiot. So I believe that now. So it's all in good fun. We're out here to have a good time. Out here to let y'all have a good video to watch. Thank y'all for tuning in, and let's check it out, Bill. See how you do.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, thanks.
Shooter ready?
Ready.
Impact.
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 Impact. Impact.
I'm blurry, Fritz. You got to call this one.
Got it.
Impact.
I can see that one. Dude, you were all over it. Hey guys, the conclusion of today, we had Mr. Ron got first place, followed by Bill, then Trevor, then Mr. Walter, Spencer, and then Billy. Guys, it plays everybody different. It's tough. It's a very tough shoot. We thought, like I said at the beginning, we thought it was going to be easier than what it is, and it really is not. It's definitely proven these guys are shooters. They came out to win, and it's tough. But at the end, guys, Mr. Ron, what do you think?
Did fine until the mag didn't feed in the beginning, and like I said, I knew it cost me some time. I got in a hurry and I was off my game after that. So I think, at 400, 500, I shot one target twice. It was the wrong one.
Yeah.
And that threw me off a little bit as well. I went in confident, knowing I had time, to get the shots off, and the mag didn't feed, and that killed me.
Yeah, you'd have one stumble, especially with cameras on and everything else. It's
that wasn't
pressure.
Me. It was the mag feed. I knew I was losing time.
Yeah, pressure. So, yeah, pressure will get you. How about it, Bill?
It was pretty good. Missed 2 of the shots at I think 300. I was just dialed for 400, so
yeah,
missed those. So operating under stress, like you were saying, and at 800, I was just dancing all around the clay. So it's pretty tricky. So but I had a great time.
Yeah, if that clay would have been 1 inch bigger at 8, you'd have wore that sucker out.
Exactly.
How about it, Trevor?
It was a lot of fun. Think do it again. I'll quit tinkering the day before.
Yeah, that sucker changed the scope last night. Last night changed that scope. So.
But just keep everything consistent. Come out. It was a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed. I only got to 700, but it is what
yeah,
it is.
700 clay pigeons. Those 700 clay pigeons. So. Yeah. Mr. Walker.
Besides my kids being born, best day I've ever had. Best day I've ever had.
Heck yeah, good time.
Adrenaline really kicks in after the second or third shot. That adrenaline starts pumping, nerves start firing. But what a shot! What a day!
Yeah,
I love it.
That was fun. I had a 300 Win Mag. It's something that you're not going to sit there and watch shots, especially on closer up shots. You're not going to follow up on. And man, he did great.
Kicks like a Clydesdale, but yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I tell you, I enjoyed it, but the hardest thing about it is you could be 1 inch off to the left or right or 1 inch high, and if you don't see impact, you just not knowing where you're shooting.
Yeah.
But it was a blast.
Yeah, he sat there.
Truly enjoyed it.
Good, good. Yeah, he sat there and drilled a hole at 400 yards with like 3 or 4 shots. I mean, impact, just couldn't see where to make the adjustment at.
Horsepower adjustment, and really pay attention to which target you shoot.
Yeah.
Them wrongs don't count.
Yeah, it's a mind game. If you don't, especially if you're not the first guy or the last guy, you got to count every clay. Yeah, it can be tough, and it was. And then when your scope bites you, too.
I thought I had taught that lesson when I shot.
Yeah.
What not to do.
Yeah, I think several guys got off count today. It's very easy to do. If you're not first or last, it's very easy to do.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Ron was the guy that won today. Rutland Strutton Taxidermy right here in Zachary, Louisiana, donated some hats. And guys, they do all my taxidermy work. If you're needing a deer, turkey, whatever, they're the guys for you. And my buddy Fritz, y'all saw him on the last video. He had some shirts made up for us. It was pretty nice of him. Some roaming shot shirts, and
very nice.
Yeah, it says long range shooting. It's like golf, but for men. So it's thought that was appropriate. Enjoyed it. Thank you for coming out, guys. Thank each and every one of y'all, man. We couldn't do the videos without you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ben.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Guys, if you're interested, hit us up. Ben5@roamingshot.com. We'd love to have you out. It's just a good time. If you get it, great. If you don't, it's no big deal, guys. Come on out, check us out. Thank you for watching. All right, guys. So after reviewing the footage, and we on the last impact on the last round that Bill fired, we thought we might have saw an impact, but it wasn't clear enough for us to be able to call it. So we finished shooting everything. After everybody left, I rode down there, checked it out, went back and reviewed the footage, and it turned out Bill did have an impact at 800 yards on his last shot at the 6 o'clock position. So we have a tie for this week between Mr. Bill and Mr. Ron. Bill will also get a hat from Rutland Strutton and from Roaming Shot Outdoors.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, we want to make it right. We're going to make it right. We're going to continue to improve this video until we get it perfect. We've got some more long shot cameras coming in, so we're not relying on the spotting scopes at the 700, 800, and 900 yard ranges. So we're going to fill them all in. We want them on every target. We love the system, and it works better than spotting scope and the camera on the spotting scope. So bear with us. We're going to get it right. Thanks for watching the video.